Why is Blake Shelton leaving The Voice? Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Fans want to know why Blake Shelton is leaving The Voice. Back in September, he gave them a jolt when he shared that he was leaving the NBC singing competition after season 23. His wife Gwen Stefani is feeling emotional since she is also leaving the show behind. They will no longer be the golden couple and married coaches on the show. It was previously assumed that he was leaving the show for a simpler lifestyle. However, Blake admitted that he's facing a crossroads in his career. He wants to take a step back and do some reflecting. Keep on reading to learn more. Blake Shelton talks about leaving The Voice after season 23. Tonight is the season 22 finale of The Voice. Blake Shelton will be on the show for another year. He will return for season 23, which is expected to wrap up in spring 2023. In his cover story with People, Blake explained why he is leaving the show. While he wants to spend more time with his family, he also wants to take a step back in his career. Blake has no plans to leave country music behind. However, he wants to pivot how he approaches his own music career. Blake has learned a lot from the younger talent on the show. When I started on The Voice, that was 10 years into my career as a country artist. I never really made it to the A level of country artists until I became a coach, Blake Shelton told People. The show did a hell of a lot more for me than I brought to the table at the time. I far exceeded anything I thought I could ever accomplish in the entertainment world. He's open to whatever opportunities may come his way. However, Blake is not in a rush to start a new gig so soon. Blake is already co-hosting his new show Barmageddon with Carson Daly and Nikki Bella. He wants to take his job as a stepfather seriously, wants to slow down and enjoy family life. The other reason Blake Shelton is leaving The Voice is because of his family. He wants to spend more time with his stepsons Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo, who his wife Gwen Stefani shares with her ex-husband Gavin Rossdale. He admits that he's missed out on quality time with them because of his career. The kids see me as a very important person in their life. When they ask, "Why isn't Blake here?" I take that stuff to heart. Blake Shelton explained, "I've made plenty of money, but you can't buy time back. I don't want any regrets." What are your thoughts on the reasons why Blake Shelton is leaving The Voice? Will you miss him on the show? Do you understand why he's leaving? Sound off below in the comment section. The airwaves were buzzing with the unexpected news. Blake Shelton, the longest-serving coach on The Voice, had announced he was leaving the show after an impressive run of 22 seasons. Fans were shocked, colleagues were nostalgic, and the music industry was rife with speculation. The announcement came during a live broadcast where Blake, with his signature cowboy charm and a hint of emotion, shared his decision with the world. "After much thought and consideration, I've decided that this will be my last season on The Voice," Blake said, his voice steady but his eyes betraying the weight of the moment. "It's been an incredible journey, but it's time for me to move on and focus on other aspects of my life and career." The reaction was immediate and widespread. Social media exploded with tributes, memories, and messages of thanks from fans and fellow artists alike. Blake's decision marked the end of an era, and it left everyone wondering, why was he leaving the show that had become synonymous with his name? Blake Shelton's journey on The Voice began in 2011 when the show first premiered. As one of the original coaches, Blake brought a unique blend of humor, honesty, and country music expertise to the competition. Over the years, he had mentored countless artists, led his team to numerous victories, and became a beloved figure on the show. Reflecting on his time on The Voice, Blake often spoke about the deep connections he had formed with his fellow coaches and the contestants. "The Voice has been a huge part of my life for over a decade," he said in an interview. "I've made lifelong friends, seen incredible talent, and had the privilege of being part of something truly special." Blake's tenure on the show was marked by his genuine passion for music and his unwavering commitment to his team members. His down-to-earth personality and quick wit made him a fan favorite, and his mentorship helped shape the careers of many aspiring artists. While Blake's time on The Voice had been rewarding, it had also come with its challenges. The demanding schedule of the show, combined with his music career and personal commitments, had taken a toll on him over the years. Balancing the intense filming schedule with recording new music, touring, and spending time with his loved ones had become increasingly difficult. Blake had always been open about the importance of family in his life. His relationship with Gwen Stefani, whom he met on the show, had blossomed into a beautiful partnership both on and off the stage. The couple had married in 2021, and Blake often spoke about how much he cherished their time together. In a candid moment, Blake shared, "One of the main reasons I decided to step away is to spend more time with Gwen and our family. Life is short, and I want to make sure I'm there for the people who mean the most to me. It's time to prioritize my personal life and find a better balance." Blake's departure from The Voice also signaled a new chapter in his music career. Over the years, he had released numerous albums, toured extensively, and earned countless awards. However, his commitment to the show had often limited the time he could dedicate to his own music. With his departure, Blake saw an opportunity to dive deeper into his music career. He wanted to explore new creative avenues, collaborate with different artists, and perhaps even venture into new genres. The prospect of having more time to focus on his music was both exciting and invigorating. "I've got a lot of music left in me," Blake said with a smile. "I'm looking forward to getting back into the studio, working on new projects, and connecting with my fans through my music. There are so many possibilities, and I'm excited to see where this next chapter takes me." Blake Shelton's impact on The Voice cannot be overstated. Over the course of 22 seasons, he had become the heart and soul of the show. His witty banter, heartfelt advice, and genuine care for the contestants had endeared him to millions of viewers. As a coach, Blake had an impressive track record, leading his team to victory numerous times. His coaching style was characterized by a perfect blend of tough love and encouragement, pushing his team members to reach their full potential while always being their biggest cheerleader. Beyond the victories and accolades, Blake's true legacy on The Voice lay in the lives he had touched and the careers he had helped launch. Many of his former team members had gone on to achieve great success in the music industry, and they often credited Blake with being a pivotal part of their journey. As the farewell season progressed, the emotions ran high. Each episode was a mix of celebration and nostalgia, with heartfelt tributes from contestants, fellow coaches, and fans. Blake remained his usual charming self, but there was an underlying sense of bittersweetness as he navigated his final days on the show. The other coaches, John Legend, Kelly Clarkson, and Ariana Grande, often took moments to express their admiration and gratitude for Blake. Their camaraderie had always been a highlight of the show, and their mutual respect and friendship were evident in every interaction. The contestants, too, felt the weight of the moment. For many, being on Blake's team during his final season was an honor, and they were determined to make the most of the opportunity. The performances were filled with emotion, and the knowledge that this was Blake's last season added an extra layer of intensity to the competition. Behind the scenes, Blake's decision to leave The Voice had been met with understanding and support from the production team and his fellow coaches. They knew how much he had given to the show over the years and respected his desire to focus on other aspects of his life and career. Gwen Stefani, who had often been a fellow coach and had shared many memorable moments with Blake on the show, was particularly supportive. She understood the demands of the role better than anyone and was looking forward to having more quality time with her husband. The production team worked hard to make Blake's final season special. They planned surprise tributes, special performances, and behind-the-scenes segments that highlighted his journey on the show. It was a labor of love, a way to honor the man who had given so much to The Voice. As the season neared its end, the final performances took on an even greater significance. Blake's team members were determined to make their coach proud, and they poured their hearts into their performances. Each song was a tribute to the journey they had shared, a celebration of the music and the memories. Blake watched with pride and emotion, knowing that this was the culmination of his time on the show. He had seen so much talent over the years, and it was a privilege to have been a part of their journey. The final performances were a fitting tribute to his legacy, a reminder of the incredible impact he had made. The final was a star-studded event with special performances from former contestants, celebrity guests, and, of course, the coaches themselves.